Hey guys, Desolate Magic here, and every time a new set comes out, I tend to do an expected value spreadsheet for it, showing what the value is per box. Well, we're 2 days from release, which is theoretically the highest the prices should be. And I hate to give away the ending here, but M19 is crap. That's probably because it's a core set, and core sets are 50% reprints, and they have no central theme of their own, so there's no reason to buy more than 1 or 2 cards to enhance an already existing deck. And that's it. Also, no land cycle in them, unless you count the, welcome deck lands, which, no, we don't. So normally I go into depth and say, okay, well, here's the high end, low end, here's the averages and all that. I'm just going to blow through it, because, I already ruined the ending. It's bad. It's really bad. So the average Mythic, according to Card Kingdom, which their prices are well above eBay, so this is kind of a little optimistic. But the average Mythic is $11.74, so that's not bad, I guess. And that's, by the way, not counting, of course, the Mythics from the Planeswalker decks, which, by the way, are really high. They're like $8. But they got Nicol Bolas at 35. That's optimistic for a 3-color. He's good, but he's not that good. Tezzeret is 25, I think mostly because he's good in Standard, but he's good not in Standard. You could do the Gear Hunter's Serpent or whatever deck. It's pretty good in Standard. Crucible, they got it at 18, which, yeah, it's not going to stay there. Remember when I said it's not going to stay at 30, and then I said it's not going to stay at 20? Hey, guess what? Resplendent is still $17. I think that might have started at 15 and it went up, actually. That's a damn good card. I kind of read past the whole 5 life or more. I thought it was the same as Crested, where it's just whatever, total free-for-all. But for 3 mana, what do I expect? So, little bit less playable than I thought, but it's still so good. You get 1 or 2 angels out and you just win, unless they have a board wipe. Then, Johnny, he's amazing. 4 cost, 4 loyalty. Fantastic card at $16. Sarkhan at 14, I think that's a little high. Liliana Untouched by Death, $13. I think that's actually a little bit low. Then we got Scape Shift all the way down at 13. Well, that's a $5 card. Arcade's the Strategist, he's $8.50. Yikes, that went down. And then let's see, we got the Planeswalker deck cards. They're all expensive. That's cool. Omniscience, that's garbage, down to $6. Won't be surprised if it hits 3. Vivian Reed, she's honestly not that great, so she's $6. I don't see that ever recovering. Palladia Moors, $2.50. Vivictus, $2. Hate to say I told you so, but, I did. You were there when it happened. I said these are not $10 cards. Well, surprise, they're not $10 cards. They're barely $2 cards. And even if they were $10 cards, they're printing somewhere between 100,000 and 200,000 copies of these. People do not want that many of a 6 and 7 cost triple colored dragon, okay? There's just no reason for that. And then we got the traditional 79-cent red Mythic. That, honest, will probably hit 50 cents. So across the board, the Mythics are going down, and the ones that they have really high, they just haven't adjusted the price yet. They're crashing. So the rares, oh boy, let's just read them off in order. $4.50, $2.50, $2.50, $2.50, $2.50, $2, $2, $2, $2.79, $1.49, and then it just goes down from there. And it hits 79 cents in a hurry. And remember, there's, I think 57 rares, if I'm not mistaken, something in that neighborhood. So you have 1 rare that's above the cost of the pack. 1. All the money's in the Mythics, and they're crashing down. They're terrible. A lot of them are virtually unplayable. The Planeswalkers are wonderful, but that's it. So that leaves you with almost nothing you could reasonably pull. So just looking at the rare slot, which is the rare mixed with Mythic at half prevalence, you're looking at $2.25 average. Mostly because the average rare is 92 cents. Ouch. Absolutely kick in the nuts level ouch. So multiply that by 36 and you get a whopping $81.04. Wow. Now there are foils though, and foil Scape Shift, I should know, I pulled one, $25-$30. Yes, you heard me correctly. Go on eBay if you don't believe me. I told you Scape Shift is good, but it's not, 200,000 copies good. So I did, I think it's 21% of the cards would be expected to be rare Mythic approximately, and then I did 1.4 times the average price, which would be $291 because it'd be $225 non-foil, and then you got a 1 in 4 chance of pulling a foil. So that brings it up to $104.86 per box. Not as bad as 81, but pretty damn bad. I think Dominaria was $149 on release day, so this is 30% worse, give or take. Oh, And it's not release day yet. Just wait a week. We'll have $50 boxes. I mean, this is going to be worse than BFZ. It's a core set. There's just nothing in it. I mean, it's a bad set. It does what it does. It's well designed and I like the cards in it. Their goal was to make it simplistic and not have a standalone deck come out of it, and they did that. So it's a good set. But from a money standpoint and a value standpoint, welcome to core sets. They didn't change a damn thing other than trying to shoehorn in two like $30 to $50 cards that nobody plays. And they purposely chose cards that were virtually unplayable in standard, or that just wouldn't be expected to be in a highly competitive tier 1 deck, so that, you know, people wouldn't have to pay $50 a copy for anything in standard, really. Well, except for previously Liliana and Jace and Chandra and Karn and Teferi. Okay, so actually it turns out they don't give a crap. But yeah, I mean, 50% cards that I already have and a bunch of weak crap that just onesie twosie supplements other decks. This is what you get. So once again, yeah, it's terrible. It's not worth anything. I wouldn't recommend anybody buy a booster box. But all of that means nothing. Absolutely nothing. Buy singles. Singles are dirt cheap. You need a single from M19. It is cheap. It is like change in your pocket cheap. So they made it cheaper to buy and build a deck. Wonderful, except that my new deck needs 4 Resplendents. So besides don't buy and open a box, obviously, the only other real consideration that actually affects you is don't choose M19 as your prize pack at F&M. If they let you choose, just say, hey, I'll take, honestly, Dominaria. Hell, you could open Battle Bond right now and get a better EV. So yeah, I mean, it's terrible. Who didn't see this coming? It's a core set. They're always terrible on an EV standpoint, but I guess they're not meant to be the most valuable, you know, cards ever. They're supposed to be simplistic, weak, cheap cards, and that's what we got. So I just wanted to warn everybody, low EV, terrible price, terrible value. Don't open sealed product of it. But silver lining, the cards are pretty much dirt cheap as long as you don't want a really good Mythic or Planeswalker. So it is good news, and then, you know, hey, if you want singles, but oh my god, the box EV is $200 on the next set, cool. Buy a box for like $120 or whatever. I think that's the average local price. Then open the box and, oh look, you made a profit. I mean, if prices are high, buy a box. If prices are low, buy singles. This ain't complicated. So a bit of a snooze, but, you know, whatever. This is why I ordered next to nothing of it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next video.